I love my dog, but we have 2 dogs in our house. As Zoe can attest, if you come to my house, you don't smell no dogs because we got nigga rules.
I didn't even know that motherfucker was under my foot.
Oh, bro, we got
that dog was under my foot. I didn't even know it until I heard like a lawnmower. I said, "Is somebody cutting your grass?" He said, "No, the dog is under your foot. The dog."
She growling. She heard something outside. She started growling if anything get close to my house. Anyway, we ain't sharing ice cream. I love my dog. My dog is my hairiest child. That is exactly what I call her.
Your dog is your hairiest child.
She's my hairiest child. That's the best way to put it. I give her the best food. I'm taking her today. She gotta go get shots today. I'm going to bed today. I take care of my dog, but that's a nigga dog, which means that she ain't licking me in the mouth. We ain't sharing no food like that. We don't do that. We don't do none of the white folks traits. We don't do that with our dogs.
But Geoff, you're making this about dogs. This story is Serena Williams taught her husband, Alexis, about washcloths. There was somebody on the internet that basically said European practices typically just wash their underarm and their genitals and leave everything else unwashed. Then the man came in and said, "I have to admit, my wife taught me about the value of washcloths." Should black men be motherfucking frustrated and pissed off that they let Serena get away? She's over here training. She's a mahout. You know what a mahout is? A mahout or a mahout. It's an elephant trainer. She over here training a motherfucking white man how to be human.
Right.
You mean to tell me there was no good brother that could have pulled this sister back in? Now she over here training a goddamn animal.
First off, I understand what you're saying, and I understand.
Am I wrong for saying you're an animal if you don't know how to bathe?
Absolutely not. But my issue.
She's a mahout.
My issue is with the only issue I have with what you said is that no man chooses a woman. Woman makes the choice to be chosen.
So you mean to tell me we were that bad to her that she chose a man that she would have to teach how to bathe himself?
I say this, brother, that these people are not on any mind pedestal of mine. This motherfucker, for all you know, his family is wolves. You don't know what the fuck his family is about. We mentally civilize these motherfuckers. You don't know what kind of babies this motherfucking family eat. You don't know what the fuck they own. So I'm not shocked at all. Especially the demeanor, the spirit, the energy of many white people that I have met. You ever see little white boys play? That's this fucking... Yes! That fucking... Nigga, that's who you fucking with. So, it wasn't on us to keep Serena from there. Serena left the camp.
But I'm hearing she left because of our poor behavior. You know, we getting blamed for a lot of shit now.
Okay. I'm going to give her that. Why didn't you go get a Cuban?
You mean an African?
Yeah. A different type of African.
Okay.
Why don't you get why don't you go out with Jaimin Hansu? Okay, he ain't from here. That's what I'm saying. I'll
say it another way. I see what you're saying. I'll say it another way. You can't, listen, you're going to date, spiritually, you're going to date at the level of your culture. Right?
Right. Right.
And to run away from your culture is to run away from the lessons that only your culture can teach you about you.
Right. Right.
That's it.
You're not gonna get it nowhere else.
Right. So running away from your culture is running away from self-work. It's running away from self-healing, in my opinion. So, somebody told stupid people in the world that relationships are for you to get what you want. And I'm here to tell you, relationships are not for that.
No.
Relationships are designed to push you, right, to levels of understanding. Let me say it another way. Is having what you want more important than wanting who you have?
Ooh, ask that again. Ooh.
Right?
Run it again.
Is having what you want more important than wanting who you have? See, so many people want what they want and overlook who they have. See, who you have is a reflection of all the shit you haven't worked on internally. And then they show up to teach you about you. But we got a lot of people in our community that are opting out of the community because they're in pursuit of something, right? They're in pursuit of something. I need to acquire this. I need to get something in order to feel whole, not understanding that wholeness is within. And sometimes it's dark, sometimes it's ugly, sometimes you scared. But again, you got to embrace your darkness so you can grow up spiritually. So it's easy to opt out of a broken community, but when you opt out of that broken community, which raised you, it's just like saying, all right, I'm not going to school. Fuck it, I drop out. I'm out. Another culture will treat me better. No, but you from this culture. And all its problems are still your problems.
Over there where you at.
Over there where you at, all its problems are still your problems. And spiritually, this is why I hate pseudo-spiritual motherfuckers.
Pseudo-spiritual?
I hate pseudo-spiritual motherfuckers because you can parrot spiritual sayings, but when it comes to really being spiritual, like, you'll fuck around and say, you know what? I believe that as a spirit, you choose your parents. You chose your name. I hear people say this all the time. Spiritual mother. Them niggas.
Right. The niggas that walk around dressed like the Earth, Wind, and Fire, all in all, this cover album I Am.
You will find other guys that have been in search of you. Anyway. Them niggas.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something.
Them niggas walk around listening to Enya all day.
Let me tell you something. Spirit is in your ass. That's where Enya is.
Right.
Spirit
is
hurts.
in your ass. That's right.
Spirit is real work. So, oh yeah, I chose this and I chose that and I chose my parents and I chose. And then when they get hit with one of them relationship situations, relationships are vehicles that can take you to a higher level of consciousness. Once they get hit with that, oh, I didn't sign up for this. I don't want this. This is not what I was looking for. I want what I want. Nah, ain't you the spirit that was hovering over your mama's yoni before your daddy put that fertilizer juice in it?
Right.
Didn't you choose this? See, it's easy to claim you understand the spirit and act like you stretching, but the reality of it is, if you chose this existence, you did before you got here, you can't opt out of it now.
Ooh-wee, brother.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Ooh.
I'm just trying to hold them accountable. You can't use spiritual shit picking and choosing. Christians been doing it for years. I'm gonna pick and choose which part of the Bible make my argument make sense.
Well, I think a lot of niggas try to breed so their babies come out like puppies.
Huh?
Somebody hit the nail on the head. King Ed said a part of Sister Serena wanted to program a man, and number two, she wanted her babies to look a certain way. Nigga, if you don't think that niggas is out there making mixed babies on purpose.
But that's the curriculum that she's supposed to heal from that is rampant in the community that she's from. Colorism is part of the problem in our community. Yeah. That's where a lot of envy and self-hate comes from, right?
Right.
So you manifest that by exiting the community, which is exiting the classroom. But let me just say, your community is a HBCU. And you're enrolled in the HBCU, but then you said, no, I'm finna go to a white school. Here's the thing about relationships. The lessons don't end.
Right.
Just because you opt out of your community don't mean you can opt out of relationship altogether. And I believe a lot of the issues that you were supposed to heal here at home, you still got to face with whitey locks on your arm. Huh? Wealthy whitey locks don't know what a washcloth is. That's got to resonate in her spirit some kind of way, like,
right.
Huh? What?
I get to make a man from scratch.
Is that what she wanted, Geoff?
Nigga.
She just wanted to control a man, hit the like button, hit the share button, somebody talk to us.
She was programmed to control men. She's a black woman born in America. She was programmed to control men. Ooh. The black woman in America was not programmed to follow a man of any color.
Oh, Jeffrey now. Hold on, Jeffrey.
She was not programmed for that.
Jeffrey! Hold on, Jeffrey.
That's the cutest thing in the world is a sassy black, oh, wait a minute. That's what she was programmed for.
Ooh-wee. When did that program take effect, Geoff? I don't think it was in
the 1600s it started. Damn. When the first black man was tied to two horses and ripped apart in front of her. When she was told, if you don't want this to happen to your son, you better get that motherfucker in line. Signed motherfucker number 1. That's when. I submit that to every black woman under the sound of my voice. You were programmed. Please argue me. Please debate this. You were programmed not to follow any man at all whatsoever. You fall under subjection at work.
Are you saying she didn't want to have a baby that looked like her daddy?
Or that she aimed at a beige baby? Well, some may say it. Some may say it. I tell you what, she didn't go into that blindly. I bet if that baby came out looking like LeVar Burton, she'd have had some motherfucking issues, and he'd have had something to say. So you telling me ain't no brothers you could have had a baby with?
That's baby look like Commander Geordie.
Right?
Lieutenant Commander Geordie, we're in trouble.
That's right. If you don't be looking like Geordie LaForge, we got some issues here. Now, I'm not saying.
If I could just recalibrate.
And dude, I am not indicting interracial marriage. I cannot be a hypocrite. My brother-in-law, I can't say that. But what I can say is that these derogatory concepts that we bring up are not to be ignored. They are not to be taboo. They are not to be clutch the pearls. Fuck you for saying everybody thinks that way, because that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying somebody thinks that way. I'm saying that in the history of mankind, 3 black women have thought this way, and we own them 3 heifers. So fuck you. Because somebody, everybody got to think that. How come she can't just be in love? Yes, she can be. So I'm not talking about her. I'm talking about the black woman who fits my description. The black woman who decides that her culture, because she's been jilted in it, partly because of what she's been put in, and the other part because of who the fuck she chose, has decided to eschew, jettison herself from this culture as far as she physically and metaphysically can by having a seed outside of this culture. My mother, I'm talking about her.
Yeah.
And you know her. And you know who I'm talking about. And probably It's you. You got your mouth tight. Yo ass, nigga. You.
God damn. Hey, let me just say this. Jeffrey Brown, he spells his name Jefffery, Jeffrey Brown. It's kind of like Jeff Brown.
Yeah, he spelled it the wrong way. But yeah,
Bizarro World. He just gave $10 on the super chat. I appreciate you, good brother. Man. Lloyd Hinton gave $49.99. Thank you, good brother. A few other people have donated. 5, the Red Pill and B1 combo gave $2. He said shout out to Jeff Brown and Zoe Williams. Peace to the chat. He gave love to the chat as well. There's a few other people in here that I just want to acknowledge. Thank you guys for hitting our super chat. Thank you for supporting this channel. Jeff Brown's Cash App again is $GBfunnyStyle. Please send that brother some paper because we about to get deeper and deeper into current events that are happening all over the world. Of course, if you would be so kind, please also send your brother Zoe Williams a little piece of change. My Cash App is $ZoWhatNeter. And then, of course, we have Sarah in the building. Please show Sarah some love. Sarah, put up your Cash App so people can see it and show some love. And everybody, just understand the chat room is open. I want to hear your opinions on the stories that we're talking about. I wish the baby girl love, having to teach a man how to wash his ass.
Okay. This is all the attention I'm going to give to it.
Somebody done pissed you off.
Do me a favor, those of you who are watching the show. Please pay particular attention to Black Cherry's comments because she is a walking metaphor for everything that is wrong with black people.
Who is Black Cherry? What did she say?
Don't say what she said because I'm not going. We ain't going to even go down the road.
Thank you, TJ, for the
ignorant shit she said. I'm just going to tell you. I'm not going to say that. Oh, you read the chat. I'm not going to even honor it. Just understand.
Don't block her because I want to see.
Don't block her. Don't block her. Let it in. I implore you to read it. Because what it is a Bible of all the shit that is wrong with black people and namely black women. Read it. All right.
Now listen, we're not here to attack sisters because I love sisters.
Not all sisters, just that one.
What I recognize is
not all sisters, just that.
We got a lot of work to do. And Black Cherry, what did you do to Jeff Brown?
Go read it. Go back and read it.
Black Cherry, what did you say, girl?
Go back and read it. I'm not going to even say it. All of it. From this point forward, if her disposition does not change, every letter she types is testament to the poison of the black American mind.
Jeff Brown, what was said, brother?
I'm not going to say it.
Brother!
Read it. Anything she says from this point forward.
I can't go through all these goddamn...
Brother, I'm trying to tell you.
Jeff?
She represents the poison in the well.
All right, so tell me what she said.
This has nothing to do with love. We still love her.
Just tell me what she said.
Serena wanted a financially able man to marry her.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
Okay.
I told you.
Okay, there we go. Now I can build.
No Brothers was trying to marry her. What? I don't know how she was programmed. Nigga, I know exactly how you was programmed.
Okay.
If you live here, I know exactly how you was. I can point to you.
She said, if I was so wrong, what I say. Let me just say this.
All the shit.
Okay, let me just.
Every time you inhale and say shit.
So let me now I can help. Now I can help. Here's the thing, sister. You live in a fantasy. You can't hold black men to the same financial standard that you hold white men to. I need you to understand that. You live in a fantasy.
You can't even hold white men to that.
Let me finish right here. Now I can help her. Do some goddamn research. Read. Stop reading what is prepared for you. Right? Go do some real fucking research. White people got $100 trillion in wealth. there is a wealth gap that Obama didn't deal with. He was asked to deal with it. He said it was too complicated. The question of reparations, he said it was too complicated. Then at the same time, while saying it's too motherfucking complicated, he runs out and says the same thing Black Cherry is saying, which is black men do better, pull yourselves up by the bootstraps, knowing that there's a huge wealth gap. Now this wealth gap is so huge, it can't be fixed by the basic shit niggas is saying we should do, like recycling black dollars. It can't be closed with none of that, right? Well, black people need to save more money. Oh, we didn't know that black people save more money than any other group. Oh, we already saving? Yeah, okay, so white people got $100 trillion in wealth. And that $100 trillion has got to that point based on wealth transfers. White baby boomers dying, transferring wealth to their kids. Your fucking president, in and of him, the nigga that just lost is a trust fund baby. He's 74 years old. He's a trust fund baby.
At 74.
At 74. So you turn around and say, brother, you got to make as much as I make, not knowing that sisters make more money than brothers.
How about that?
The numbers is already out there. Real, solid numbers. So you gotta get, right, this system's definition of who your man is out your head, right? You can't hold him to the same financial standard. Oh, Zoe just talking. Well, just go check with Tone Talks and all them. They got the data. They got the numbers.
Go fact check.
Right?
We don't just talk on this show. There you go, right there. That's your problem number one. We don't just talk on this show. Your monkey ass is on here just talking.
So again, you basically saying Serena is a celebrity who has access to all types of black men. No one was trying to marry her. First off, you clearly ain't from here. Because everybody in Hollywood on the celebrity side of the game tends to fuck in a circle.
Yes.
It's hand-me-down pussy and dick in Hollywood.
It's just
so. Although she may have had access to all types of men, did she go out to fuck with all types of men? See, let me tell you something about Hollywood and the ego it imbues into the celebrity.
Go on and explain.
The celebrity feels like a regular motherfucker, regular meaning non-celebrity, non-branded, type motherfucker. That ain't the type of motherfucker I'ma fuck with because I deserve better. When a lot of times, the good man she was looking for probably wasn't in the entertainment industry. Huh? Motherfucker probably worked at goddamn FedEx.
Garbage man.
Oh, maybe a garbage man.
All them dudes that was beneath,
So don't try to flip it and make it seem like, oh, she had access and all the brothers. See, that's how I know there's like some dumb shit going on, right? Like you're not thinking in stereo. You have a linear kind of,
Yeah,
like a soap opera type philosophy. You
talking about Hollywood and ain't never been behind the red velvet rope. That's what it is.
She ain't never been there.
She ain't never been. She ain't. See, yeah, you trying to talk to two niggas who get this all the time. Oh, yeah. You ain't never got that. So you don't understand. When he talking about some shit he saw Wednesday. You talking about some shit that's available on CD, DVD, and Blu-ray. Now, no. Blu-ray. Yeah, no, this is shit we live with. So, listen.
So again, sisters make more money than brothers, especially when you add in the goddamn, the workers that are in prison. It drops the brothers down to 50-something cents on the dollar. That's as Antonio Moore would say, that's social collapse. In 2016, there's an article, you can look it up. In 2016, 1 in every 5 black men were unemployed. The fuck you mean? Pull yourselves up by the bootstraps.
You ain't got no fucking boots.
But ain't got no shoes. But Martin Luther King said that. But you will celebrate the holiday, the day off. You'll celebrate getting the day off for Martin Luther King, but you don't know what he said and what he stood for. He talked about this too. He got killed because he was asking about our money, about social equity. You know, what was owed to us, the debt that was owed to us. He talked about this, but we'll barbecue on his birthday, but not really knowing what the fuck he talking about and having dreams of grandeur as if we on the same economic platform and footing that white America is on. We're
Master
not.
P ain't.
But
Master P ain't.
say it again.
Master P ain't on that foot. Name your rich nigga, because it's probably somebody famous. Because most niggas don't know unfamous rich niggas. You don't. Name your famous nigga. Puffy. Nope. Oprah. Nope. Jordan. Nope. If you think Oprah or Jordan is on the financial level of white folks, ask Phil Knight, do he want Jordan's checks? And ask whoever the motherfucker is that signs Oprah's checks, do he want Oprah's money? They don't. That's how much. Let me explain to you how much has been stolen. Do you understand why Vermont is so much smaller than Texas? Because Whitey didn't know how much land it was. Had he known, it wouldn't be but 3 states. Wouldn't be but 3 states. They didn't know how far. Why is California so fucking big? Because somebody said, I want the rest of it. Is there any land left? We want all of it. We want the whole left side. That's why. So is it that's hard to believe that they stole that much and they stole this many families?
Geoff, agree or disagree? Somebody said white supremacy has taken away our strongest and best ally, black women.
Ooh. And we just fighting to get them back. Fighting to get them back. And fighting to get them to understand that we ain't their enemies. That anything derogatory, or most things derogatory, most derogatory experiences you have with a black person of any type, with your child, with your husband, with your mother, with the clerk, with the motherfucker at the will call window, every negative experience that you have, or most that you have, you can thank white supremacy for being a catalyst on the base level.
Oh, I got another question, Geoff. I got another question. Let's get busy. Let's get busy. Let's get busy. Oh, I got another question.
Get ready.
Get ready. Are black women scared to check white women for their dogged support of white supremacy?
Sure. Black people are scared of white people in general. As a general statement. Look at hip hop. You niggas can't even talk about killing groups that white folks is in. Fuck the police. It's niggas in the police. Name one hip hop song about loading up and driving by on some white folks specifically.
But this is what I'm
saying.
saying.
There ain't one.
They're saying sisters, I need to hear from y'all. They're saying sisters do check white women. But what I'm saying is, how can sisters check white women and have the facts on white women's support of white men, which keep this a fucking white supremacist reality and society in which we live in, at the same time lacking the knowledge that your brother, the black man, is being held down by that same system? How you gonna have standards for your brother, which are standards that you copy and look at white women and the benefits that white women get from being in relationship with white men? Remember, white women take home 74 cents on the dollar. Yeah. So she takes it home to his white dollar. Men, to his dollar.
So that's $1.74.
Do you see? So how can you hold your brother to that standard? It's a racist standard. The wealth gap is 100. Listen, we got 3 3 maybe? 3 trillion? They have $100 trillion in wealth. 80 million white families. 15 million of those families got 10 million and upwards.
Okay.
And you holding your man to this standard, because if I hear somebody say, well, sisters are holding white women to a standard. Are they?
Where?
How can you hold white women to a standard? Black men turn out to vote in 80% for a white man who basically said, you not black if you don't vote for me. Basically said, I'm not integrating my kids into school because I don't want it to turn into a racial jungle. 80% of black men voted for this dude. 90% of sisters voted for him. And then you got sisters out here saying, black men are the problem. Black men didn't show up.
2 words with regard to sisters holding white women accountable for not showing up. Sandra Bland. Shut all that shit down. Could you please tell me when and where this strong coalition of angry, outraged, incensed, and motivated white women were for this sister? Oh, what's that? Show that. This sister right here. For those of you who say that sisters call white women out, could you please itemize and name me the sisters, well-known or unknown, when and where they called out?
No. Let me stop you, Geoff. Let me stop you. When Sandra was wrongfully murdered, it wasn't fashionable for black women to speak on it.
How about it?
See, it became fashionable with Breonna Taylor. See, when it's accepted by the dominant society, everybody in dominant society is saying, all right, Breonna Taylor. Everybody in the dominant society is also saying, George Floyd, Ahmaud Arbery. When it got to the point where your check ain't in jeopardy for speaking out. Because see, really, a man is supposed to make you secure. But in a transactional capitalist society, your check is your man.
Or come from your real man.
No, your check, the money is your man. You'll fuck with a bum if he got bread. Because that represents security. So once the security of your money was not in jeopardy to speak out, it became fashionable to say Breonna Taylor. You see all these little memes. Girls copy everything girls do. It spreads like a motherfucking virus. That's the real COVID. I call it COVID.
Right.
If one girl grabbed air, all the girls start grabbing air.
Right.
If one girl put an ass cheek on a sink, everybody put an ass cheek on a sink. Oh shit, let's talk about Breonna Taylor. Right? Everybody talking about Breonna Taylor. But were you talking about Sandra as loudly? Were you vociferous about Sandra? Where was the vociferation?
And where was the white women?
Where were the white women?
Where were the white women? No. I'm gonna give you the sisters. I'll give you the sisters. If you are telling me that white women in mass stand up for you, where were they? Where are they going to be for the next one? And I'm talking about white women coming out and saying, we, the suburban white women, not standing as women, standing as human beings, are outraged with what you did to our sister, Sandra Bland. When that happens, then you got a leg to stand on. But here's why it doesn't happen. And you know what? Why don't we just lean on into the rant from here?
No. I got one more piece.
Oh, okay. All right.
It's on the same topic, though.
Here's why it doesn't happen. It is because in order to step over the line and see you as human, they got to deny the first adjective in their title, white. They're not going to do that. That's how Trump got in the first time, if you believe in this voting shit. These white women turn right around because they realize they white first. Please understand this, that slavery was not possible without the white woman. It wasn't possible. Bunch of brothers swung from trees over these people. Every white supremacist, every slave master, every Klan member, every skinhead come out of white woman.
Ooh, and nurtured by them.
Nurtured by, fed by, with the exception of the ones way back, because they babies was dying and they understood that sister's breast milk was the best. So you used to send they sick-ass white babies out into the fields for the sisters, or have the sister come into the house and breastfeed this baby. Unless they couldn't stand her stench because they wouldn't allow her to bathe. That's the real. But you don't want to look at that shit.
Yeah, brother. Yeah. Let me say this. Sisters, we need y'all to be who y'all was in the 70s and 80s.
How about
it? Let me tell you something. Especially for these pseudo-feminists and whoever weirdo people that have infected your mind through academia and the professional world. I remember my sister. If somebody older and female would fuck with me,
here she come.
My sister would go whoop ass.
Because she come greased up, Vaseline, she ready.
What she say? Where she at? What did she do?
Point that bitch out.
Point that bitch.
That's all you gotta do. You don't need the story. You already gave me the story. The bitch in the green. Poop, poop, poop. Yeah, there you go. Looking like Bo Jackson's sister. There you go. That's Bonita Jackson. You do not want it.
We need sisters to get back on that page. You will come, and I'm just saying, this is how I'm looking at it right now. You'll come more to the defense of fantasy and white supremacy than you will to the reality of where your brother is right now.
How about it?
How your brother is viewed and treated in this society. You will come to the defense and gangbang on white supremacy, job security, and gender before you say this man and this woman are descendants of God himself. Descendants of the first human beings on planet Earth was a black man and a black woman. How now could you then, millions of years later, say, he ain't shit and I don't need him because I have direct deposit?
What would they say?
Right? Those sisters would go beat somebody's ass for getting in the way, right, of their brother.
Because they wasn't, because see, these sisters here were not lulled to sleep with a parking spot with their name spray painted on it, some money, and a house in the suburbs.
So right here, Karen Akunwami, or however you say that, said, y'all just talking and no power. Economics now. First off, since you want to be disrespectful.
With your new ass.
Because it's disrespectful to come in here and speak as if you're our peer.
Right.
You're not.
So right now we're talking down.
So when we talk about economics, unless you are the creator of the currency, you're just an end user in a game that you didn't write the rules to. Ask Gaddafi. When Gaddafi decided to change the game rules, by pulling in Africa's resources. It is Africa that gives you your
everything.
That gives your currency a reason to live. So instead of playing games by taking your fiat currency, which is just a fucking piece of paper, I'ma upend the whole fucking table and bring gold, which is real money, to the table.
And I got plenty of it.
You can't buy my oil unless it's in the gold dinar. You want to come in here and act pseudo deep like you know what you talking about, or who you talking to for that matter, but you don't know, and again, you're proving our point. All talk and no power. Economics now. Do you own a farm, young lady? Do you own seeds?
And who will you hire?
Or does Monsanto own the seeds? And if Monsanto has a patent on your seeds, you don't own them. The fuck you mean economics? No, what you saying is get paid by some system.
I got to get paid.
That's what you saying. Get paid by a system.
I need some red bottoms in the house.
Don't come in here with your sideways logic. Don't come in here with the goofy shit.
What kind of car you driving?
Somebody said, how can you be, it was the same girl, how can you be a bum with bread? Ask Warren Buffett.
I'll give you a hint. I don't know how you can be one, but I know how you can recognize them. Any fool you see taking a picture next to $1 is a fucking bum. Anybody stupid enough to pile up money and take a picture of it is letting you know that they don't understand how money works. That's like a pimp getting all his hoes together to take a picture. He ain't gonna do that. You know why? Because it's dick to suck. It's shit to be doing. If the pussy standing here with me, it's not making me money. See, he know that. Your dumb ass don't. So when you see somebody standing up next to a pile of money, you think that it's something to be in awe of, when he is a bigger fool than you. Next thing, you let me know when you see Warren Buffett, Jeff Bezos, what's my man with the Elon Musk, Mark Zuckerberg. You let me know when you see Phil Knight. Let me know when you see them parked up next to some money. You're never gonna see it because that money's out working, while your money, you out there somewhere trying to figure out how to give it back.
And this, do you know this is what created the hustle? The mentality?
We'll go deeper.
Everything in this society is based on an illusion.
Sure.
While at the same time having a real consequence. Here, an example of that is 9/11. 9/11 was an illusion. Building number 7 fell and wasn't even hit.
How about it?
Right?
How about the Pentagon?
Right? The Pentagon. No plane debris.
Plane flew 15 feet off the ground?
Right.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Do you know COVID is the new Twin Towers?
Come on. Come on. Yes.
Right?
The new twin, yes.
Because what does it lead to? It leads to the dissipation of civil liberties. After the planes hit the towers, the Patriot Act came in, and then there was a reduction in civil liberties. COVID is here, and now you've got the governor of New York basically saying he will mobilize the army, right, to force people to take a vaccine that they rushed. This vaccine is 9 months old. 9 months old, and they're saying it's at 90% effectiveness. Well, that still leaves 10% potentiality of a vaccine injury. Now, they've been working on the flu vaccine for over 40 years, and it's only at 36% effectiveness. Okay. Again, create a drama, a tragedy, create confusion, chaos, disorder, social entropy, right? Do that and then force people to take your solution. And while at the same time, you got somebody in there arguing about somebody who wants to opt out of their motherfucking culture so they don't have to deal with the trauma that they experienced growing up in their culture. When how you model relationships, right, comes out of where you were raised. So opting out of your culture so you don't have to deal with your spiritual curriculum is like dropping out of spiritual university, right? It's really dumb. Everybody, listen, we live in a society that elevates opinion over true wisdom. I just want to be able to say something. I just want to be able to speak. I just want to be able to talk. Okay, great. But where does it lead?
Nouns and verbs, nigga. Nouns and verbs.
Nouns and verbs.
Adjective, 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 noun, verb.
But where does it lead? Where does it go to? Somebody just said in the chat room, y'all talking no power economics now. Economics is a part of white supremacy.
Yeah. And that's a 50-year-old argument.
And what makes you think you can set up an economic infrastructure that is beyond their reach once it matures enough to take care of your community? Don't you got to do business with them in order to set up an economic infrastructure for your own so-called insulated and isolated security or community? Hey, listen, guys, I don't care if they're trolling. I use their talking points to expand my own.
Exactly.
It doesn't bother me.
Exactly. That trolling shit only works with motherfuckers with swords substandard to the two on this show. There is no troll. There is, let me say, hear me when I say this arrogant, braggadocious alpha male shit. There is no troll. There is no organization. There is no situation. There is no spokesperson that can rock me or this motherfucker over here off of what we think. Because we didn't come by this on no bullshit. Stop touching shit, Sarah.
I'm sorry.
We didn't come by this on no bullshit. We didn't wake up and go get some fucking shea butter and black soap and decide that we was conscious. We have been saying this same shit to you for well over a fucking decade. Our accuracy, our points are storied and documentable. The shit that me and Zoe have said over the years has turned out to be prophecy. Go back. Pick a show. Pick a show.
Pick a show. I dare you to pick a show.
I dare you. I dare you. Pick a fucking show. If you can find a Foxhole show with me, him, and Robin Thede, go back that far.
Find it.
Find it.
I dare you, nigga.
Find some bullshit.
Oh.
Find some shit we said that is no longer valid. Find some shit we said that was duplicitous in nature. Find some shit we said we had to backpedal on. I don't think you will.
Find it, nigga.
And I don't give a fuck who you are.
Find it.
Bring it.
All right, listen, before we go to Jeff Brown's intellectual rant, Jeff, did you hear this? The Shade Room is reporting that Sinbad is recovering after suffering from a stroke.
Yes, I did.
Shout out to Sinbad, man. That's a good
prayers.
brother. That's a strong brother. You wrote for him, right?
Yeah. Okay. Without crying, no. I learned how to do comedy on my own. Sinbad taught me how to do shows. Sinbad is my Mr. Miyagi. That's the best way to put it.
Okay, so nothing but love.
Yeah.
Prayers going up to the brother's family. I hope there's a speedy recovery. I hope, our strokes affect certain parts of the body. I speech centers, breathing centers. I just hope the brother pulls through this because, yes, that's a cultural cornerstone and icon for Black people in America.
Sure.
I love him. I love his outspokenness. I love his realness. And prayers.
The fact that he's a fucking thug. Most people don't know Sinbad
he's a thug. Yeah.
Sinbad thug.
Yeah.
You don't. And
So
militant. Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay.
Prayers and thoughts to Sinbad. Let's all pray for him. Also, we got nearly 1,300 people in the chat room. I need everybody, do us a favor before we get into the rant. Please send Jeff Brown $5. Everybody send Jeff Brown. There go the good brother Sin. What up, Sin Beezy? Come on, man. Pull through, good brother.
Good brother.
Send Jeff Brown $5. Everybody, send Jeff Brown $5 on his Cash App at, what is it, $GBfunnyStyle.
People like this shit.
$GBfunnyStyle. Also do the same for Sarah. Sarah, pull up your Cash App. Hit the super chat button if you will. Too many people in here to not support this great content, this great information. Please continue to hit the super chat button as well as our Cash App. Sarah, did you put your Cash App up?
Yes, sir. I did.
There it is. $Sundays with Sarah. Do it right now. Do it right now. Jeff Brown is about to bless you all. So bless us all. Jeff Brown is about to bless you all. So bless us all. $ZoWhatNeter. Do it right now. Jeff Brown's intellectual rant. Famous rant. I'm going to get out of his way. Jeff, you got 4 minutes. Let's go.
Oh, wow. I have 4 minutes. Well, I tell you what. I'm going to start my timer. Okay. And we start.
Time for timer.
Serena's daddy is too easy to ignore. That's the issue here. The dude who, myself, I told jokes about him. I used to say, God damn it, the Williams sisters. How much ground do they have to break? How many championships do they have to win? How much fame do they have to acquire? How many accolades have to be rained on them? How much money do they have to make before they can fix that nigga's teeth, is what I used to say. However, let's not kid ourselves. Serena and Venus are in our consciousness, and it ain't because of their mama. That man, right there. Real easy to ignore that man. Real easy to ridicule that man. But that man changed tennis. Him in Compton. Tennis was changed in Compton in the 80s by that man. They tired. I don't give a shit. Let's go. If you look closely at any success, you will find an asshole. No Tina without Ike, no Jacksons without Joe, no Venus and Serena without that motherfucker right there. The term trust fund baby is older than Donald Trump. Do you realize that there were trust fund babies before we had a term for them? That is how much has been stolen. Do you understand that this is what you look like when you discuss money and what we don't have in comparison to white people? Your house is a grain of rice. Your car is a grain of rice. Your bank account is a grain of rice. Your job is a grain of rice. That motherfucker right there is Uncle Ben. That's how you look. These motherfuckers got 50-pound bags of rice, and you think you doing something because you got a cup full.
In the cupboard.
You got a cup full of rice. Master P got a cup full of rice. Master P got a half a cup full of rice. Oprah got 3/4 of a cup full of rice. And you can't focus on the motherfuckers that import rice? All you can look at is what little your people have been given and compare all the shit that they've been given to them. You are a part of the problem.
Lord.
You over there with the bootstrap motherfuckers.
Yeah.
How you gonna tell me about my bootstraps?
Yeah.
How you gonna ridicule me about my boots when you broke my fucking legs and you have no interest in helping me with the break? talking about the time that I took off,
Keep
or
going.
even, let alone bringing to justice the motherfuckers who actually broke my legs. All you can do is focus on the boots. With the motherfuckers who broke my legs, black people.
Yes, Lord. Yes. Teach them.
Why are you comparing us? No. Fuck all of this. The most important thing I gotta say with the 21 seconds I got left.
No, you got a few more. Keep going.
It's for check a vet. No, that's 16 seconds. Check a vet. COVID-19. You got COVID-19? Then vitamin C, zinc, sea moss, abandoned animal protein. That's what you do. That's how you fight this shit. Anytime, I'm gonna say this and I'm done. Anytime they come out and tell you that this virus likes heart disease, diabetes, and high blood pressure, and its medicines, and you know that for a fact, heart disease, diabetes, and high blood pressure are entirely curable by diet. Parentheses, dear niggas about to say, no type 1 diabetes ain't. Well, that ain't the one most niggas got. Most niggas got the candied yams and ham hocks diabetes. That one is entirely controllable by what you put in your mouth. So no, COVID is not aimed at black people. Harold's Chicken is aimed at black people. Rib Tips is aimed at black people.
The tip of a rib.
Malt liquor is aimed at black people. Beef is aimed at black people. Churches is aimed at black people. White Castle is aimed at black people. These are...
No, I'm just...
What the fuck's on that?
Just a little speaking in tongues. Keep talking.
Oh, okay. These are the... Yeah. You just thick. That word thick is killing our sisters. Oh, she just thick. And the bigger the woman, I find... Yeah, here you go. Now I'm finna... Ooh, it's finna get bad in here. The thicker the woman, the bigger the woman referred to as thick, the lower the frequency of the individual calling her, especially in this country. And no, I'm not talking about the cultures in Africa where fat women are praised. I'm talking about those of you who are at Arby's, Wendy's, McDonald's, you, yes. And the niggas who call you thick, the ones that like you the biggest, are the most in the dark. I'm done.
You speaking the gospel, brother.
Hey, bro. There you go. Glucose, iodine, bladderwrack, and sea moss. That's yes.
Shit.
Sea moss, bladderwrack, black seed oil, vitamin C, vitamin B12.
Oh, you mean this right here, total package?
Yeah, there you go. Get you some of that.
Huh?
I need some of them. I need that in my life, bro. I need that.
I know you do, brother. I'll get you
Give
some.
me some. Elderberry, absolutely.
I love Jeffrey.
Yep. Ooh, health food stores are full. Damn shame. Absolutely.
I love Jeffrey, man. I'm just saying, man, at some point, we're going to have to turn this ship around. Somebody said that the brother is the sister's enemy. And yes, there are some brothers out there that are dangerous to sisters. There are some brothers out there that are dangerous to themselves. There's some brothers out there that are dangerous to people in general. And I would even say, girl, take that. You don't get
Yeah.
Negro Captain America on the screen.
Captain Afro America.
Now, I would say, man, and vice versa. There are bad people everywhere. But to single out one group and say, oh, the brothers are bad. Nah, man, there are some brothers that are bad. Not all. And you hear us say this all the time. What do we say? Some but all. Some but not all. You're going to find corruption in every race of the human being. You're going to find lack of integrity, lack of empathy. You're going to find a lot of problems all across the human racial spectrum. But I'm going to tell you right this, the black man is not the sister's biggest problem. It's her reliance on security no matter where it comes from. Now, I know you don't want to hear this, but how many times have you settled for getting what you want from somebody subpar in order to just have it?
Bonus. Bonus question. How many people have you sacrificed something that you thought was high frequency, only to find out later it wasn't? So you didn't put this in your mind that there's certain shit that I'm above. I'm not out here just fucking for a two-piece. Nigga gotta have me so-and-so. And then you find out that so-and-so ain't shit either. That the shit that you put on a pedestal didn't mean a goddamn thing either. And had you been thinking on the frequency you think on now, you'd have never even looked in this nigga's direction. Or this will really bake your noodle. If you was thinking like you think now, would that nigga have even came to you?
Why did the nigga come to you in the
first fucking place? Because he had a lesson for you, that's why.
I be telling folk this. I've been talking about it a long time. I get to walk away from shit that don't feel good.
Right.
Then go to church and lie in the most contradictory form you possibly can. God don't make no mistakes. Well, it wasn't a mistake that you walked away from. You called him a mistake because you wanted him to fit a template. And that template was designed to protect yourself from pain. But pain is the gateway to maturity, to spiritual maturity. I don't think you understand. Pain is the gateway to spiritual maturity. You want spiritual maturity, but you want it in a leisurely way. You want to be comfortable as you grow up. You want to be comfortable as you glow up. But let me tell you something. When your darkness shows up, you're supposed to take full responsibility of it when it shows up. You're supposed to embrace it. You're supposed to watch it and look at it without judgment. But because nobody taught you how to do that, you're constantly creating beliefs and standards, and most of them are inflexible beliefs and standards that are designed to shield and protect your wounds. Then you wonder why the goddamn relationship don't work. Let me tell you something. What's the name of the cheapest security guard company?
Allied.
Them niggas with the brown uniforms. Yeah. They don't have no guns.
Is it called Allied Security?
What's the name of that security company?
I think it's Allied Security.
Sisters, brothers.
Top flight.
There you go. When you asking somebody to guard and defend your unhealed wounds, do you know the best you can get is a top flight security guard? Because at some point, nobody's going to want to keep protecting and defending your wounds. Why? It's not their job. The man in your life or the woman in your life is supposed to, elucidate your darkness. Show you what you need to work on. It's not their job to protect your wounds. See, somebody told you somebody protecting your wounds is caring for you. No, actually, it's retarding and stunting your growth. And that shit ain't comfortable. That shit don't feel good when you gotta face the truth of who the fuck you are really. This is why you're a manipulator. Oh, I never lied to you. I never did. You're a manipulator. You manipulate to protect the wound. And the best you can get is top flight security. Jeff Brown has returned, I think.
The best you can get is top flight security?
Yes. That's what they dating somebody to guard those wounds.
Mm-hmm.
This is not how this works, man. This is what this system has done to brothers and sisters. You got brothers out there who sound like hoes.
Oh, sure.
Who sound like they have oxytocin for saliva.
Because think about this. They two generations from seeing a man run shit.
Let me tell you this now. Oxytocin for saliva. That's Anyway, you got brothers who try to hold sisters to male standards.
I'm gonna run up out of here.
Right?
Oh my God. I just had this conversation with a youngster this fucking weekend. Dude, if you got a problem with scratching, meowing, litter boxes, and hairballs, you don't have a problem with your cat. You got a problem with cats. If you got a problem with indecision, if you got a problem with nurturing nature, if you got a problem with saying one thing and meaning another, you don't have a problem with your woman. You got a problem with women because you keep giving women your standards. What will really make you happy, I would imagine, is a dude. If you can't deal with what women bring, you need a dude. But you don't know how to deal with what women bring because you were taught by women.
See, in a society that's predicated on transaction and is based on a workforce. Oh, damn, somebody.
Cowboy
damn,
Troy.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Somebody they in here right now. Let me shout people out. Wally Gibson. Thank you, fam. They in here right now.
I gotta start doing that too, man. Cause can I say something?
Hold on, cause I don't want to lose this point.
Okay, you don't lose your point. Go ahead.
And then shit, it's almost gone. Again, a lot of times we live in because we live in a transactional society. All the moderators, please thank the people that are donating. We appreciate it. Please hit the like button. Far too many. It's not enough likes. Only 515, right? It's 1,300 people in here right now. Let's get those likes up. Everybody hit the like button right now. But let me just say this. We live in a transactional society, right? We already talked about this. And the cold thing about it is we predicate everything on doing. We lost Credo Mutwa, right? A Sangoma, a Sanusi out of South Africa, a wise man, a shaman, who had the oral history of damn near millions of years. We live in a society right now where sisters will tell you, you talk too much, you don't do enough. I need somebody to do something. Show me, prove to me. That's not how this works. With the shaman, with the spiritual, right? Mm-hmm. You know what happens? You shut the fuck up and you listen.
How about it?
But that's not valued. You know why? Because spirituality isn't tangible enough for you to apply to your life. Spirituality doesn't pay you every 2 weeks. You get it?
You can't put 26s on spirituality.
It's not quantifiable. Right? It's not in your control. So society says the man has to produce and do. We're not hunter-gatherers no more. let me tell you something about your spirit, about your presence. If your presence doesn't multiply a person's understanding of themselves, then you're not a producer, brother. Oh, I don't know if y'all heard what I just said. Your presence. Do you know your presence as a man can serve the responsibility that calls men to provide? See, it started with your daddy. See, when your daddy was in your life, his presence gave you the confidence to know that you can produce.
My God.
So he's providing for you by pouring into you. Do you know your man can do the same? And that's a type of provision.
You got to open your vessel first, though. The child comes with his vessel open.
I'm trying to give it to him, see? But I can't pour into you if your lid is sealed.
All I'm going to do is make a mess with my knowledge. It's going to make a mess. It's going to splash. It's going to get all over the ground.
If your lid is welded shut because you've been hurt, you've been wounded.
Or I'm not white. The white man is the welding torch for the closed black lid.
Ooh. Ooh. See, I can't help if you're unwilling, if you're stiff-necked, if you've been taught to fight that which is a counterpart in producing baby gods. I can't help you if you judge and label me according to the sickness of the society in which you live. You basically are saying to yourself, prostitute me, world, because I'm for sale. I can't see any other currency in a man other than what's in his wallet. That's why I always ask women, name 5 currencies that you detect in your man that have nothing to do with his wallet. And then, and what had said. But I also put that on the buttery cream puff man. Can you name 5 currencies in your woman's spirit that have nothing to do with her pussy?
And co-sign that. That go for all you niggas that think you doing something when you put up a post and say, what can a woman bring to me besides sex and kids? You stupid motherfucker. You are showing the world that you are a stupid motherfucker.
No, that's a dude sitting on the edge of the bathroom sink taking a selfie. That's what... That's who that nigga is. That's selfie dude. Men don't do that. Take that little boy off there.
I'm sorry. I'm already mad.
Well, we bullshitting, but the truth is that so many, if you are under the age of 40, you are at least 1, if not 2, maybe even 3 generations away from seeing a goddamn grown-ass black man handle shit.
So let me shout out some folk. VDP, thank you for hitting the super chat, $24.99. Learning every day, wish I could give more, $9.99. Cowboy Troy, man, we really appreciate it. He dropped $100 on it.
Dropped the bill.
Hey, man, we appreciate everybody for being in here, for sharing. Listen, we only got half. Let's get to 1,000 likes, man. It's 1,300 folks in here. We only had 600 likes.
Y'all know the game.
Y'all don't like this shit? Y'all tell me right now. Tell me right now that you don't like what the fuck we doing. Just put it up here and tell me. I'll read it off. If you say, because we got 3 dislikes. So for the 3 niggas who didn't like this shit, Tell me why everybody else ain't hitting the like button and why you disliked it. I will read off your shit right now.
Yeah.
Why did you dislike this show? Can y'all tell me right now?
Yeah. 3 people other than Black Cherry. We don't care why you don't like the show. The other 3, any other 3 people that don't like the show. Those 3 that get any of you. Name any. Go.
Yes, thank you so much, everyone. Sarah on her game today, boy. Thank you
Sarah's
so
a beast,
much,
man.
everybody.
Sarah's a beast.
No,
Sarah's
we
the
really
third leg of the
appreciate
triangle,
it.
baby.
Jeff Brown, are they hitting your cash app?
Man, that's what I say. I want to, dude. I got to. I'm gonna start doing it, and I'm starting today. I got to go into my Cash App and phone move slow. I got to say thank you to everybody who's ever sent me a nickel. $1 means as much to me as 1,000. I thank you. I thank you because I know how hard shit is out there.
Yeah.
I get it. This shit ain't easy for us either. We
You
just
ain't lying.
hustlers. We make this shit look easy. This shit is a mother. Like I try to explain to people. There are people who I can't share I have to share my good fortune with other motherfuckers who can cultivate good fortune. You can't talk about good shit to everybody right now. Because everybody ain't got it good. But there are people who believe that the things I have my hands on make me rich. No, I am not rich. I am just not. I tell you who we are right now. You ever go to see, you ever see this in the movies where it's a log in the water and it's a couple of white boys on the water, on the log, and they spinning their feet trying to stay up on top of the water?
That's us.
That's us. We ain't rich. We're not sitting on the bank watching this shit, sipping mint juleps. We just ain't in the water.
No. Yeah.
That's it.
Our feet quick than a motherfucker, boy.
That's all we doing.
Hey Sarah, are they hitting your cash app?
I didn't think the 3 people that did.
You got 3 people?
3 my number.
There you go, man. Hey, we appreciate y'all for loving on Sarah, man.
Oh my God, I got all these people, man. I thank all of you.
Y'all gotta love on Sarah, man. She does, great work for me, man.
Sarah, look here. Sarah is Scotty. If this is the Star Trek Enterprise, this motherfucker is Kirk. I'm somewhere between Worf and who's
No, you like Spock and Scotty.
And Scott, yeah, kind of Spock Scotty over.
You're like logical and emotional at the same time.
Exactly, at the same fucking time. So
it'd be deep but it'd be like, God damn it, Kirk. They don't know what's going to happen. I have only got enough power to get us
right.
Impulse power.
Exactly. So Sarah is easily running the engine room. She's running the engine room.
Yes.
And we got to give love to that. We got to show major
yes.
love to that.
She's Commander LaForge.
Right?
Yeah.
Come on, girl. What? Jordy? LeVar Burton? Who they trying to get for Jeopardy?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that would be awesome.
I hope he get it.
Yeah, shout out to Alex Trebek. That's one of my favorite shows,
yeah.
man.
I hope it gets blacker like on SNL, though.
And while we trying to pull our shit together here, yeah, that's us right there.
Right?
That's us
right there. All you broke niggas is in the water. We are not on the shore. See, if you look real close under them trees, this motherfucker sipping mint juleps watching this shit.
Right.
That's not us. We're not watching. We kicking feet.
We
trying to stay out the water, nigga.
We struggling.
We are struggling.
Keep on pushing.
Okay, do not, yeah. Let me sit up here and lie like I'm, no.
Hey, so while we're here in America struggling with the transactional nature of our relationships, give me something or I won't love you.
Damn!
Right? While we're struggling with this, trying to be together, trying to work with each other.
Give me
somebody, Aisha Kadim said, Eshu, I am not a dummy. Actually, I'm very intelligent. I have sense as well. I don't know if you calling out because I'm a child of SU. I don't know if you talking to me. But I didn't say anything about you, Aisha. I'm a child of SU. And my crown is SU. And my foot is Oshun. Oshun. That's SU's mama. I just went to the river today to acknowledge the great power of Oshun. Come on, man. I'm not afraid to embrace all my folks, all my people, my Egungun, my ancestors. I'm not afraid, man. So come on now, don't come in here playing reindeer games with us.
Right.
Now listen. While we going through this, the Black Argentinians are demanding inclusion in their national story. Right? Why? Because the Argentinians, unlike the Brazilians, have obfuscated the African history of their people. And they've tried to look more European the whole time. They've tried to whitewash the whole country. And now Black Argentinians are demanding inclusion in the national story. Right? Why? Why is it that all over the planet Earth, Black people are being marginalized and disrespected by the powers that be? And then at the same time, running to the very power to ask for inclusion, as opposed to building their own systems of wealth, their own systems of love. Now, let me just say this. Wealth is hard. Because if you don't have control of the resources that make money what it is, that make money, what you're really asking for is inclusion in the system that is run by the people that don't give a fuck about you.
Riches is a ride on the train. Wealth is an actual car.
Ooh, it's the tracks.
It's a track. No, wealth is the car. Wealth is the car. Now, what determines your wealth and the power of your wealth is how many cars you have and how many tracks you are allowed to roll on. You can have all the cars you want if we ain't gonna let you on these fucking tracks. Most of you niggas think you doing something just because you're riding. Riding is riches. Car is wealth. The tracks is power.
Are you guys enjoying your national motherfucking soap opera circus? The president doesn't want to leave. He doesn't want to concede. And you caught up in it, hoping that he gets the fuck out because it was the worst 4 years of any president in the history of the United States. And somehow you think the new motherfuckers that are coming in are going to benefit you in some way?
I'm gonna need y'all to go check out Dr. Phil Valentine. He's talking about roughly. Shout out to Dr. Phil. I'd already sent him to you, Doc, but I'm about to fuck your words up.
You always do that.
Yes. So I'm borrowing right now from Dr. Phil. When you voted, either way, you again pledged allegiance to that flag.
Well,
You pledged allegiance to this system.
Of course.
They know where to find you. They know how you think.
How do governments learn how to marginalize a people? Because if they're doing it all over the world, what makes you think they're not doing it here? They do it here differently. See, all over the world, they just say, hey, nigga, we're going to act like you're not here on the soil. Mexico just acknowledged the black Mexicans, right?
Right, like
said,
just.
Fuck it. Just, all right, they here. These Negro Mexicans is here talking, been here for a while, right?
Right.
America has a different way of kind of like pushing you to the side. They say, we're not going to acknowledge black people who might be descendants of slaves. So what we'll do is bring in black folk that identify as black, but don't have the black experience.
Right.
Obama. Kamala.
Some moles.
Just, they bring in some different type niggas.
Right.
That they can be certain, right, will have allegiance to the system that they are now representing.
Yes.
But they're not tied in, right, to the lineage and the legacy of slavery. So Kamala gets to connect herself to Ruth Bridges, who had to be walked into school because of these animal-like white people that wanted to harm her because she was integrating the school. So now Kamala gets to put the little girl's shadow on the wall to say, yes, I'm doing this for you. Man, but doesn't have the same upbringing.
That's why I call these niggas, these Fabergé egg niggas.
Talk to me about these.
You know how you do with the Fabergé egg? You put it in the kid, it's just all decorative and pretty.
Yeah.
And you put it in the case. You wouldn't do that with a real egg, would you? Because a real egg is real. These niggas that they put in place have about as much to do with real niggas as a Fabergé egg has to do with a real chicken.
Ooh. Wow.
Think about it.
So
These
we got
motherfuckers
like,
ain't got nothing to do with you.
Yeah,
She
look
ain't
at that.
got a goddamn
Lord
thing.
have-
She
Lord.
ain't got a goddamn thing in common with the average American black woman other than style.
Wow.
And style is what niggas respond to.
No, but did you see the other picture that it was her
I was
walking?
trying to get that the Indian one.
With the Indian. They had one with the little Indian lady from
you
The
at?
Simpsons.
Oh, with the Simpson lady.
Oh man, let me just say, man. I think some of the, and I tell young men this all the time, man, and I'm gonna tell sisters this too. The worst thing you could do is fuck with a fully integrated nigga, right? Fully integrated in the sense of if they fully integrated into the way of life that America says is normal, you dealing with an insane person. You have to be careful, right? You have to be fucking careful. Dealing with a motherfucker that say, we supposed to be this and we supposed to have that and this is supposed to... Says who? You remember what we said last week when I said, who told the least that they supposed to have the latest?
The latest, yep.
Right? So we have to be very, very careful. Oh, yes. Who said this? Verisid Prana Divine said domesticated niggas. That's a dangerous person to be in relationship with. A domesticated Negro will yes a boss to the end of time. Yes a boss. Jeff Brown, what are you doing, man? Where are you going? What do you have to do? What are you selling?
What am I hawking?
What are you working on?
these
What's
days?
happening, Jeff?
I'm working on a gritty crime drama that is Shaft meets the Sons of Anarchy.
Really?
Meets Fast and the Furious. Working my ass off on that. Priming up, niggas. Priming up. I'm going to go ahead and give myself till January 1st.
January 1st to do what, Nick?
Giraffe Balls will be back.
Oh,
January 1st.
shit.
I'm going to give myself till January 1st. I got to. Because I got so much shit.
This is the most podcast stopping this nigga I've ever...
Because I'm up to that Taurus shit. I got that perfectionist shit. Okay, fuck it. All right. Giraffe Balls
It's never coming back.
It's coming back. It's coming back this Sunday. I'll start it up this Sunday, goddammit. It ain't gonna be what I want it to be. It'll be slowly growing. I want it to come out, wow, like that. But I'm gonna have to grow the wow, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me grow the wow. Because I'm a goddamn perfectionist. I like shit a certain way. So.
Can we put up a big picture of Big Mama real quick?
Oh, God. Oh, God. No.
It was her birthday yesterday, man. November 15th. She would have been 108 years old. And she was a hobbit. I'm saying she was like 4'11", something like that. She was little. I want to just send her love. Hey, man, everybody in here hitting this super chat button. We appreciate it. Monty Edwins just dropped 5. He had 5 on it.
Got your poor ass kinky.
He had 5 on it.
Messing with Zoe and them niggas then.
Can you send me a picture to my phone?
Now I got to send a picture to your phone. You can't find Big Mama.
No, because it's not coming up. It's not loading.
I don't appreciate it. It's Big Mama's birthday. I don't appreciate it.
It's in the front. It's in the front.
It is. I don't know how I feel about that.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
Big Mama means the world to me, and you want to fail Big
You need
Mama
a go-to
right now?
file, Sarah. Make yourself a go-to file.
Oh my
And
God.
then put all the Big Mama's pictures in there.
Fails Big
Inside
Mama.
the go-to file. Make a file called Big Mama. Click on it, and in there is where you put all Big Mama's pictures.
I don't like it.
Y'all not gonna do me like this.
I'm not.
I'm just.
Oh, that's right, my Lord.
I mean, who fails Big Mama?
You done fail Big Mama.
Go, Jeff. Sing it. Sing the hymn.
Fail Big Mama. You got something to answer for on Judgment Day, Sarah.
No, I didn't.
But the day you fail Big Mama, Sarah.
I didn't.
She's on high just waiting on a picture. You didn't do it, Sarah.
You done fail Big Mama.
Sarah. Got to do it now.
Gotta do it now.
Over there punching buttons.
D'Angelo Colbert, good looking out.
I'm doing it right now.
Woo. You done failed, Big Mama.
Big Mama getting angry now.
Oh Lord.
Sarah, you better be careful. It's going to be raining inside your car.
Oh Lord.
How she making it rain inside your house, Sarah? Everywhere you go, it's raining.
Oh Jesus. Is that a pour down, Lord?
Somebody said we want to hear Neverland. Well, you're going to have to wait for the album.
Neverland.
It is fun.
I got the track.
Nigga, me too.
I got the Neverland track now.
It ain't nothing to drop it.
Now, do you have the picture yet?
Somebody said I'm running from Jesus. I don't know what that means.
Okay.
You got
Somebody
it.
said, how's she making it rain inside your car, Jeff?
There you go. That's
Hey, we
Big
less
Mama.
than 1,000 likes. I need those likes,
Quit messing with
family.
Big Mama. Big Mama make it rain, and she ain't been talking. She ain't been inside Magic.
Everybody in here saying they want Big Mama now.
She coming.
Jesus Christ, woman, where did you put her?
A friend of mine, a very close friend of mine, told me what this hairstyle was that Big Mama has.
Oh yeah.
And I damn near fell out of my chair.
What's the name of it?
It's called a victory roll.
Hey, thank you.
I got the, oh, is it?
Apparently, it's a church hairstyle.
Yes,
I don't know.
Baby, that's missionary Sunday.
Oh yeah, that's the first. That's the Usher board.
Well, they know
That's,
Big Mama.
that's the
Oh,
mothers of the church right there.
yeah,
nigga.
Big Mama.
Oh, that's the victory roll right there.
The victory roll.
Oh yeah, she got the lace collar right here. You ain't seeing shit.
Boy,
Big
you
Mama
better
got lace
understand
stuff to
something.
here,
You better
nigga.
understand them ruffles around her neck.
My Lord,
Lord.
that's a whole movement. That's a
Yeah.
mind. That's a nigga. That's my grandmama them, my aunties them.
See,
That's who.
see that collar say we come from something.
Right.
Hey,
Let me tell you something. I don't know what you thugs think you doing, but that woman right there prayed for real black gangsters.
Yes, Lord.
She prayed for real gangsters.
Lord. She got red lipstick on and everything.
Big Mama is on the way.
It may not be designed,
Okay.
but it's clean.
I'm gonna tell you what.
Me.
You don't get dressed like that and go get in a 2-door car.
I tell you what.
Wow.
This is a 4-door Fleetwood sitting out. This is something with 4 doors waiting to take her to church.
Right, pearl earrings. We eat every night. You understand?
We in the overflow.
I'm gonna slap both of you.
We eat every night over here.
We in the Lord's surplus. over
You
here.
understand me?
I don't understand you niggas going without. Because you ain't praying, you ain't living right.
Rose, if you didn't have it, you should have just sent them down here.
I'd have made the boy a plate. Okay?
I got all this food.
Okay?
Ooh,
I tell you this though. You keep letting another woman make your husband's plate. Pretty soon you'll be looking at another woman's husband.
Woo.
Don't do that. That's some of that Big Mama logic. You don't do that, man.
Yeah, Lord.
Yes, Big Mama would have been 108 years old yesterday.
You wanna keep washing them drawers, you better start making them denim.
We eat every night over here, okay?
Is that can?
Shit, I got some boiled chicken wings on the stove right
Boiled
now.
chicken wing on the side. Get that boy boiled chicken wing.
Some candy yams.
I got to boil it because the doctor said I can't have no salt.
Oh, shit, boy. Big Mama said, we came from the Indian
But that good hair and everything.
and the white man. All right, y'all. All right.
Put some little water on.
I just wanted to send some love to Big Mama real quick.
How about it?
Show some love.
Show Big Mama some love.
Oh, and one other thing. The young lion,
Oh shit, what's up?
he about to get it in.
What's going on?
The
Update.
young lion about to get it in. I don't want to disclose his location, but he's in the NBA bubble.
Okay.
And he's going to be playing.
He gonna be highlight reeling some niggas?
He's going to be in front of, all I can say is he's going to be in front of 30 NBA GMs. And this is going to be their first time, it's going to be their first opportunity to see him. He's been training. I've been keeping the motherfucker locked down, you know. And a lot of times, and I think it's beautiful that it's happening right now. Big Mama's birthday was yesterday. She's, you know, let me just say, in the religion of Ifa is not a religion. Please understand, it's not a religion. This is African quantum physics. See, physics deals with the physical world. And, you know, white people like to be weird. They say, well, you know, we're dealing with physical phenomena. You know, the physical phenomena. The physical phenomena. Right.
Phenomenal.
But the African said it different. The African called it nature. Ifa deals with nature. And in Ifa, they understand that you, your children, are an amalgamation of millions of Egungun. Egun, ancestors. The DNA in you is ancient. And you're the culmination of that DNA. So to have Big Mama's birthday and him start his journey on her birthday, you know, that means something. That means something to the spiritualist. The spiritualist is like, yeah. Oh, you done found a picture of my baby. I didn't tell you to put that picture up there, girl.
I'm sorry.
So, can I be honest about something?
Yeah.
I'm gonna need some counseling with regard to your son. Okay. There's a man, let's just say I don't like him very much. It's very true. That is true. I don't like him very much. His son is being groomed to play in the NBA, not unlike the young lion.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen his son's game. To me, and maybe I don't know what I'm looking at, it's very, how shall we say, suburban. Very
What-
Bob Cousy.
What?
Very
Bob
central.
Cousy was one great ball players.
Yeah, but he used to set his feet and turn his hips sideways when he shot.
Oh, God.
Okay, so it's very that. This is where I need help with you. Because I don't like this man, I cannot wait until his son comes across New Williams, because New Williams is going to highlight reel his ass. In here, already, it's already happened.
Yes, New is a problem.
It's a problem.
New is a definite problem.
New Williams is the one athlete, I promise you, I'm going to follow his career. I don't care what team he go to, I'm going to have a jersey. Because I saw it. I saw it happen. I have a connection to that player.
Yeah.
Do I still feel that there should be no such thing as
Somebody
an
said,
NBA that we don't own? Yes.
Somebody said my grandmother looking real colonial. Colonial. You better understand something. Hey, that's that bougie black. See, before she was Emma Sue McWhirter, she was Emma Sue Miller. You understand? She was a Miller. And I ain't had nothing but problems with Millers.
That's hilarious.
Oh no, but Big Mama was on my ass like a cheap suit, and let me just say, New is doing his thing. Shit, man, like I said, he's gonna be in front of 30 GMs, and we praying for the kid. We hope the kid achieves what he's trying to achieve, and that's all I could do. I done did all I could do. I done took him to every practice and every weight training session and every rehab session. I done did all I could do. Right? Jeff, you ain't got shit to promote? Thank you, 5 Red Pill and V1 combo. Huh?
Giraffe Balls this Sunday on Pluto.
Sarah, Jeff, you just made that date. You wasn't even planning on doing that shit.
Well, you said some shit I'm already doing. I'm trying to give it to you. Pluto and LOL Network. You can catch me every Friday now on the D.L. Hughley Uncut program.
Oh, good.
Yes. I've been writing for D.L. for the past 65, nigga.
You a fucking Chicago nigga.
Nigga. Come on now. Anyway.
Who had said, nigga?
Who had said? Anyway, yeah. I'm on it. I write for DL Tuesdays and Wednesdays, but you wind up seeing it on TV. You can hear me on the show Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday on the air on the radio, and on Fridays on Pluto or on the LOL Network. Check your local listings. I will be on.
Jeff Brown in the building
Not wearing this sweater.
Doing his shit. Hey, y'all look out for Sarah. Shit, man. Sarah be in gunfights, and she told me she was, motherfuckers is shooting around the grocery store she works at. Can y'all please send Sarah some gas money to make sure she be able to get the fuck out of there?
So I get Supreme.
So she can get a bulletproof vest.
So she can get some premium gas to be able to drive the fuck out of there.
Something shit.
They got Sarah up against the wall down there. And
shit.
No, but Sarah, I ain't gonna disclose her location, but she's near. She's near that university, and in LA, people understand. Although that is a private school,
it's crazy around there.
Around that neighborhood, a lot of students be getting killed. Not
shot, beat up.
Not beat up.
Kilt.
Killed. I killed him dead. Mm-hmm. You jealous motherfucker. This nigga was changing his life at this university. But again, Sarah works in that area, man, and Sarah told me they was shooting and...
they be letting out, bro. It's the Wild Wild West. Yeah. And it's about to get worse. It's about to get worse.
I'm asking everybody Send Sarah a piece of change for her work today. All right, you guys. I love y'all. What's up?
I'm so sorry. Can we give this sister a shout out, Miss Sydney?
Hey, Miss Sydney.
Hey, Miss. Oh, hey, Miss.
Oh yeah,
Sydney.
she's the first black woman to become. She's in the Navy, right?
Naval Academy.
Yeah, the Naval Academy. What was it again? I had this and I was looking at this. The first sister to become what again?
Is it brigade?
I don't know, but she from Tisha Campbell's tribe.
No, she not.
Yes, Tisha Campbell.
She's the first naval brigade commander.
First Naval Brigade Commander.
Eva Marcel.
No, Tisha Campbell is from the Chucky doll lineage.
Nigga.
Oh my God.
Stop. Look at her eyes are gorgeous. Go ahead, sister. Go ahead. We congratulate you. We honor you. We know how hard you had to work to do that.
Yeah.
You busted your ass. We know this because you're in black skin. You're always better than what they give you.
Somebody said Tisha Campbell is bad. Me personally, I used to think Tisha Campbell was bad too.
In school days.
Hell yeah. School days, house party.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Little Shop of Horrors.
Right? Martin.
Yep.
But now, it's starting to look a lot like hog head cheese.
Like a husky Bratz doll.
Oh, Sarah!
Sorry.
With the 3-pointer nobody saw coming. Who saw Sarah? Sarah from the MTV basketball, Rocket Shop. Sarah went out and jumped on the 44-point. Remember that 44-point circle? Shot. Boom! God damn.
I'm sorry.
Out of nowhere. What did she say? A Chucky doll? A what?
A husky.
A husky Chucky doll?
A husky Bratz doll.
A husky Bratz, nigga.
I'm saying on the albino jack-o'-lantern side of the game.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. I'm so sorry.
Well.
Wow. Husky Bratz doll. Nobody saw that coming.
Okay.
Not only is it dope, but nobody saw it coming.
All right, you guys. We gotta go. I love you guys, man.
Somebody said she washed her face with a bath towel. It's her head.
Oh, hey, nothing but love. We appreciate everybody for tuning in. Thank you. The ZoWhat Show. We out. Deuces.